MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on the show. I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters. Final preparations being made down on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League All-Star Game on the show, and it comes your way next. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
George Springer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-1 home. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Baez ranging to his right.
Batting first, from the Los Angeles Angels, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Hits this one hard the other way. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
The first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana as he grounds one briskly to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. It's the American League nothing. National Leaguers coming to bat. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game exclusively on the show. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
At the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder,
The pitch.
Yelich.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. His line against Justin Verlander, he's hitless in 6 tries. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. And the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, from the Atlanta Braves, the first baseman, Freddie.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch, and this pitch just about saws him off as he can't.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. In now, Hunter Pence, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hunter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but this will get foul. 2-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Batting it from the Houston Astros, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, lifted the other way down the left field line, and no one will track it down. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a liner, and that's in there, base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Here's the 2-0. Sanchez on second, Brantley on at first with 2 down. Hard on the ground towards short. Baez has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Bellinger. Count 1-0.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he fouls this one off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Nolan Aronado. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Josh Bell will be next. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 1-0. In for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 left for the National Leaguers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, George Springer. First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Springer is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. High in the air out towards shallow right. Bellinger has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled away. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. And it's quickly 0-2.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning.
American League goes down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting ninth, from the Atlanta Braves, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. First offering on its way. And this is low, ball one. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball two.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with mad.
Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Verlander's ready. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, back inside.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Heading out towards shallow right. LeMahieu has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We'll see Carlos Santana when we come back. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Two and oh now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-1 after the foul ball there. The pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Alex Bregman is on deck. 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors thus far for the American League. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. But this is foul near the seats. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Hit to third. Arenado's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking, strike 3.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In for a strike. It's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Verlander's ready. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. 2-1.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
2 strikes.
And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here, but meanwhile that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. NL down in order through 4, still tied, 0-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1 strike.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
2-2 the count. Now the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
The count now at 2-1. Here's the pitch.
Aye. 2-2. Yep. Full count.
Jorge Polanco waits on deck. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Swing and a liner. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate now, Jorge Polanco.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for the American League. Halfway home, still no score. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in Nolan Aronado.
The third baseman, Nolan Aronado.
Now here it comes. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. And this one is gone. A home run. Nolan Arenado touches them all. And the NL is on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Full count now, 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Way outside. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. Verlander pauses. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
From the belt, the pitch, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the National League 1 and the American League nothing. Here's George Springer, and Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Nope, inside, ball 2. Oh, that's out.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
The 3-0 pitch. So the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch of the at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Mike Trout is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Change up low, 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
On the ground to 3rd. Gloved by Arenado. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-1. Drilled to the left side. And it's a base hit as they finally break through here to tie the ball game at 1.
Not sure why the pitching coach is even going to the mound. This guy's been on cruise control the entire game. Might be he's just giving his pitcher a chance to catch his breath, regroup, and regain some of that focus.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. To Marte at second base. That's where the inning comes to a close. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. All tied at 1-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Christian Yelich. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Here's Javier Baez as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit on the ground to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Brantley is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. On its way is pitch number 75. Fastball just missed above the zone. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Set. Here's the 3-1, and this pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Aronado.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond, and if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The set and the 2-0. Hit sharply toward the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now to the plate, Josh Bell. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 6 full. It's the National League 2 and the American League 1. Ready for another shot now, Alex Bregman. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Again, he sends it out of play. Here comes Ryu. 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Josh Hader comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
A high fastball is in there.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he fouls this one off. Ground ball, foul down the left side. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dilo, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
I got you, 2-2.
Jorge Polanco waits on deck. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And it bangs off the monster. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Zach Greinke is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Now pitching for the National League, number 21, Zach Greinke.
DJ LeMahieu will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He's set and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, you step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
And there's ball one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Mike Trout is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Ball, 1 strike.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-2.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Hunter Pence. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Outside, that's the ball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Four runs here in this half inning. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 2-1.
Inside, ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1.
House ball.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Luis Castillo is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Castillo.
Alex Bregman will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour, but it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2.
3-2.
Michael Brantley would be next. Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him.
Sliding into the box, Michael Brantley. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
He's set. Here it comes.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. That evens it up, 1-1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the tag gets him. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The AL out in front here, 8-2. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
1-0.
Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the senior circuit has a man in scoring position. They've got a leadoff double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Into the box, Ketel Marte, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
A runner at second, nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners at the corners here. Nobody out. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Runners are at first and third with none out. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way from Verlander.
No, inside.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Ready with the 1-0. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Ball 2 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Springer. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7. Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout, and it would appear that that's going to be the end of the afternoon for Justin Verlander. He leaves with the lead after 6 2/3 in this high-scoring affair. Charlie Morton will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Charlie Morton.
So here's Cody Bellinger.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And they're going to chip away some more as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
And that'll bring in Nolan Aronado. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second. can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2, full count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled off. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 8th inning coming up. It's the American League 8 and the National League 6. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next.
The shortstop, Jorge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
So stepping in, George Springer. First offering on its way. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. To 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here now the 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The second baseman, DJ.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch, taking off his Springer, and he fouls this one off. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball called for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
That's ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. 2 gone.
Up next to the American League, the center fielder, Mike.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone into the monster seats. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout as they open up a 4-run lead.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
At the plate, Carlos Santana. Popped him up. Contreras over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the American League 10 and the National League 6. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Josh Bell.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
A ball and no strikes.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here it comes. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Wilson Contreras. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He doubled his last time through. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
To the plate now, Ketel Marte. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard liner toward short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Striding forward now is the DH, Hunter Pence, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Hunter Pence.
First pitch coming, here it is. The 0-1 delivery. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Ground ball right side. Marte has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First offering on its way. High and deep to right center. Acuna, the range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The bat, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So nothing happening this time around. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's a lead for the American League, 10-6. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. That'll bring up Christian Yelich.
The left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Into the box now, Javier Baez, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Barring any late turnaround, this win would belong to Justin Verlander. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Striding in, Freddie Freeman. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
10-6, the final score in this game. The American League capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Justin Verlander is credited with the win. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score for the victorious American League All-Stars: 10 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the home team, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.